students, today we will be doing inscribed angle theorem. Inscribed angle theorem is to prove that measure of the inscribed angle is half the measure of the intercepted arc. So here we have a circle with O as the center. ABC is the inscribed angle and it intercepts arc ADC. This is the given information. According to this, we have to prove that measure of the inscribed angle, which is angle ABC in this figure, is equal to half the measure of the intercepted arc. In this figure, the intercepted arc is ADC. So we have to prove that measure of angle ABC is equal to half measure arc ADC. So here for doing this proof, we need to do some construction, and the construction is just join OB and extend it downwards to make the circle at a particular point. So I am extending this OB downwards to make the circle, say at point E. So this is the construction. We are just joining OB and extending it downwards to meet the circle or intersect the circle at point E. So once you do this construction, we can also join O with C. So I have joined OC. So this is the construction. Now we can start with the proof. Now if you look at the triangle OBC, you can see that OB is equal to OC because they are radii of same circle. So you get OB is equal to OC. So since OB is equal to OC, we can assume the base angles as X by using your isosceles triangle theorem. So according to that, you will get angle OCB is equal to angle OBC is equal to X degree by isosceles triangle theorem. So this is what we get in the beginning. I am explaining it once again. Look at triangle OBC. You can see that triangle OBC, in triangle OBC, OB is equal to OC because they are radii of the same circle. So according to that, we get the opposite angles congruent by isosceles triangle theorem, and those angles are B and C, which we are assuming it as X degree. Okay. Now once again, if you look at the triangle OBC, we can observe that angle COE is the exterior angle. So once again, in your triangle OBC, in the same triangle OBC, angle EOC is the exterior angle. So you can use remote interior angle theorem. So according to remote interior angle theorem, we get measure of the exterior angle, that is EOC, is equal to sum of the remote interior angles. Now in this figure, the remote interior angles are OCB and the other remote interior angle is OBC. So sum of the remote interior angle means you will get it is equal to angle OCB plus angle OBC. So this is your remote interior angle theorem. So according to remote interior angle theorem, you get measure of the exterior angle is equal to sum of the remote interior angles. Now we have assumed those angles as X. So this will be equal to X plus X, which is equal to 2X. So this is your measure of angle EOC. Now once again, if you observe the figure, you can see that angle EOC is the central angle, and always measure of a central angle is equal to its corresponding minor arc. So in this figure, the corresponding minor arc is EC, which means that your measure of angle EOC is equal to measure of arc EC, which you got it as 2x. So you are getting measure of arc EC is equal to 2x. Now let me mark this equation as my equation number 1 and this as my equation number 2. Now if you observe equation 1 and 2, you can find a relation between the angle and the arc. And the relation is, you can see that measure of angle OBC, which was X, is equal to half the measure of arc EC because it is equal to 2x. So this is the relation what we get from equation 1 and 2. So from equation 1 and 2 I can say that measure of angle OBC is half measure arc EC. Reason is from 1 and 2. So in your equation 1 you had angle OBC is equal to x degree, and in your equation 2 you have measure of arc EC is equal to 2x. So using these two equations we get a relation between the angle and the arc. Now if you look at the figure, angle OBC can be also written as angle EBC. So I am just changing the name of this angle. I am just writing it as angle EBC is equal to half measure arc EC. I have just changed the name of the angle and marking this as equation number 3. So this is what we get as the result when we use remote interior angle theorem in the given figure. So we get a new equation, that is equation number 3. Now same thing if we apply on the left hand side, you can see that we will get similarly another equation, which is measure of angle EBA is equal to half measure of arc ADE. This is the other equation on the similar basis we get from the left hand side of the figure. So from the left hand side of the figure, if you observe, you will get measure of angle EBA is equal to half the measure of arc ADC. We will add equation 3 and 4. So next is adding equation 3 and 4. So when we add equation 3 and 4, you will get angle EBC plus angle EBA is equal to, on the right side you have half measure of both the arcs, addition, so you can take half outside common. It will be measure of arc EC plus measure of arc ADE. So when you add your equation 3 and 4, we will get measure of angle EBC plus measure of angle EBA is equal to half measure of arc EC plus measure of arc ADE. Now if you look at the figure, when we add these two angles, angle EBC plus angle EBA gives you the complete angle ABC. So this can be replaced as measure of angle ABC. This is by angle addition. When you add these two angles, you will get angle ABC. Similarly, if you look at the right hand side of the equation, when we add the two arcs, the arcs are measure of arc EC plus arc ADE. ADE is this arc and EC is this arc. So when we add the two arcs, you get the complete arc ADC. So this part can be replaced by measure of arc ADC. So that gives us the result that measure of angle ABC is equal to half measure arc ADC. So this is inscribed angle theorem.